Trending news. We are not involved in hate. Nigerian Senate declares as federal government moves to sell these national assets. Nigeria. Nigerian government, they can never change. This Nigerian Senate, they said it and they said they had distance themselves from the federal government's plan to sell or lease certain national assets to raise funds for the 2021 approval budget. This senator, they spoke about Theodore Orji, the chairman of its privatization committee. This Orji, he said something. He said that the position of the Senate privatization committee was that they are not aware of the planned agreements by the Office of Public Enterprise to sell or lease certain national assets to the country in order to release funds for the 2021 federal budget. This is because the federal government, through the Office of Public Enterprises, has announced plans to sell the country's integrated power plants in Jeregu, Omotosho, and Calabar in 2021 for 434 billion naira. So it had also signed contracts for the concession of the National Art Theatre in Tefabalewa Square and all the development agencies of the river basin on this money, on this 836 million naira. So the plans for the concession on this National Lake Stadium in Moshood, Abiola Stadium, Abuja, and two others for the 100 million were also completed. Information on the planned sale and concession of this National Lake Stadium was contained in a document submitted by the Office of Public Enterprise, which our correspondent receives on Sunday. The BPE Director General, Alex Oko, presented the documents to the Senate Committee on Privatization and Commercialization during the 2021 budget defense sections. But this so-called Orji, denied knowledge of the entire plan. He denied as if he does not, I have not heard such a thing. And does not know anything about it. He denied the entire plan when he spoke to reporters on Tuesday. What kind of person is he? Imagine. He said that while defending the BPE budget before his committee, that he complained bitterly that the relationship between their committee and the BPE was not very cordial because of the behavior of DG BPE. This is a man who, when they call him, does not even answer. He did not respond. When they sent him a text message, he did not answer. He refused to answer. He refused to reply. So, how are they supposed to communicate? How are they supposed to communicate with him? Now he's denying that he has never heard of such a plan before. How can they inform you of such a plan when you refuse to pick up your calls or even answer your calls? Imagine. The kleptocrats were an important part of the Buhari's government. APC Senators Ali Ndume also explained. Meanwhile, Ali Ndube, a senator representing the Southern Senate District of Borno, says that President Muhammadu Buhari is betrayed by this so-called Skelomanas who were an important part of this government. Speaking on the TV program on Sunday Politics, the senator said that while the president had done its best, there were people in his government who were undermining his achievements. He was asked to mark his path. The All Progressive Congress, after 5 years in power, and he said that he cannot say that he is really happy about it. Though they have done their best, but it is not enough. But the most frustrating aspect is that there are some gaps that are not necessary. Here we are with President Muhammadu Buhari, whom we tried 3 times to get elected. Imagine. They are here with a president whom they tried 3 times to get elected, that we did not even succeed about it. They tried for the 4th time and they succeeded. I know, and I believe that the real President Muhammadu Buhari is a real person who cares about the interests of the common man. But this one there is very obvious that it's not Buhari, it's someone else. It's an impostor. The real Buhari is a real person who cares about the interest of the common man, as I've just said before. So he has integrity and he is also competent. But unfortunately, as I have said on several occasions, that the government even comes out to insult him. Imagine, because of what he has said, because he's saying the truth. The government kleptomanians have formed the majority, and therefore they betray the laudable project or policies that the president wants to implement. I can tell you that from the beginning that we thought up 3 main programs. 1, to secure the country. 2 is to fight corruption, and 3 is to provide infrastructure. One cannot say that President Muhammadu Buhari has not been active in these 3 areas. But impact and then implementation is the problem. Impact and implementation is the problem. Under normal circumstances, one will not even expect the president to do it personally. He also needs hands. He should get his hands on it as well. That was the beginning of the problems. That is where the problem is. Let me give you an example. A case from the youth. Even we were in the election campaign and we saw many young people, and the president asked what we were going to do about this. That is when the idea of End Power came up. In the first year, it approved 500 billion naira, and the money was released so that the graduates could work, mainly in teaching and other areas of all of that. But when you listen to the number and the impact, it does not just add up. You can hardly see it on the ground. That is where the problem lies. Ndume accused the government officials of not doing their jobs, of ensuring that the social investment program set up by the president produced the desired results. Over the last 5 years, the president has supported the people. He invented trader money and then the anchor borrowers project. And recently, introduced. But immediately it was cancelled. It never stood too long. That is what we are facing in the country now. So viewers, you have heard it all from Ndume. What is your take on this? Your comment concerning this news is of great importance. Please don't hesitate to drop them, every of your comments, below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get more updates when